Good morning, everyone. Look at this for a beautiful day. The vlog starts now, Mrs. Velvet's piss flaps are washed, aren't we? Savannah's ready. Where are we going today?
Museum.
I say it properly. Museum.
Museum.
Not museum.
Museum.
What?
Museum.
Museum. We're going to go to the Natural History Museum and see some archaic, prehistoric minge.
And can I talk?
Yeah, go on.
I just packed my bag and then I put some snacks in my bag for Daddy to eat and Granny Papa.
That was very kind, wasn't it? We've got a big bag of goodies down here. The prawn cocktail crisps. And we got, yeah. Dozer, do you want to take some of those with you?
Yeah, and some sweeties.
Some sweeties. For your teeth. Oh, they're still hanging in there. Let's have a look at yours, Mrs. Velvet. Look.
I beg your pardon.
I don't understand these things anymore. Look, if on the top of these caps, they are very annoying because every time you try, it's like up your nose and it's like flapping around. Whoever thought that was a good idea needs to go to the gulag. Mamma mia.
Mamma mia.
Last night we watched Mrs. Doubtfire. Oh, hello, dear. Aren't you a precious little girl? We're going to go to the museum today, aren't we, dear? Come on, my precious. Off we go outside. The key. I think I've lost that already. Hang on. Hey, wait, because I don't think I've got it. No, I've lost it. Savannah's got the key. Oh, you've got it. Oh, dear. There we go. Look at this. You can see it's a 5-star hotel, obviously. Look at that. Very posh. No, we're not going to have breakfast. No, I don't want to see. No, it's nasty. Oh, yeah, it's a continental breakfast here, which basically translates to a cheap as fuck person breakfast. It's some boiled ham and some Dairy cheese. Huh? Okay. There we go. Fruit. Oh, they got yogurts here for you, Savannah, and some porridge. Look at that. Labia majora. Huh? And they also cater for the homosexuals. Look, soya bean milk. That's what you got there, a boiled egg.
Yeah, and I'm gonna
Smells eggy. And look, I've got a nice little cafe latte, but I think they've changed the settings not to give too much away, so it's a half glass. Huh?
Your fart is so eggy like this.
My fart is so eggy like that. Well, I don't think we needed to book a table for breakfast this morning. Here we go. Okay. But you don't eat the crust, do you? Why not? Daddy is a crust connoisseur. What time does the Natural History Museum close? This is painful. Can you hurry up and eat? Pig. Alright, come on, Savannah. Finally, I managed to get Mrs. Velvet and Minnie Velvet out from the breakfast area. There they go. And we're going to head into central London again and go to the Natural History Museum. Now, I've been trying to book these tickets online, but there's an error. Obviously, whoever's managing the website is still in the prehistoric era because there should be no reason why in 2025 a website should not function correctly. So anyway, we're going to turn up. I'm going to say I'm a famous TikToker and they're going to hopefully let us in the VIP lane so I can start comparing the size of my Johnson with a Tyrannosaurus Rex's. And it's almost like we're in Thailand. It's 17 degrees Celsius in the UK. Look at these clear, beautiful skies. It's honestly incredible. Mrs. Velvet's going to turn an even darker shade of yellow by the end of today, but my skin, as you can see, still pasty. It's still red. In fact, I don't really tan. I go from white to red, down to pink again, and back to translucent white. Minnie Velvet is a mix between white and yellow. She's sort of like a cream colour, aren't you, Savannah?
Yeah.
Two-tone. Oh, there you go. No, they might be left there for some sort of road traffic accident for a young child, so we can't pick those just in case. Look, no, come on, we're going to take forever. We've been waiting hours for you to finish breakfast, and now we're on a flower picking hunt. We have to go to the station. Come on, well done. So the plan is we're going to go to Beckenham Station, then we're going to get on the train. Oh, God, I'm going to be surrounded by sniffing people again. I absolutely hate it. Literally, one thing I've noticed since I've been back in the UK is that literally everyone has AIDS. I cannot explain it. It's now 9:46, so hopefully all the smelly plebeians will already be at work. Oh, I can't film them. That will get me arrested. Hang on, Savannah. No. Get not in the road, please. God. We need to get one of those dog leads. Actually, I've got one of those that you've got. You're not wearing them. Oh, for that's for the smelly people on the train. Oh, it's broken. You got your pleb card, oyster card. I tap in Mrs. Velvet's oyster every morning. There we go. Oh, ding. Right, the time is 9:54 is the next train, I think. What time is it now? 4 minutes. That's not too bad. Let's go. Stop the train. It's not looking too busy, which is good. You just sneezed on your hand. Oh, yeah. Here we go. So let's say slider in English.
Slider.
Say slider in Thai.
Slider.
Well done. Good. Next stop. Right, here we go. Oh, we're on the platform 8 again. Weren't that many sick people on the train, were there? Which was nice. Not many coughs I could hear, apart from one sort of young blonde German twink who was chewing on a boiled sweet, a little bit too loud for my liking. Victoria Station, the home of the English breakfast. Trust me, up there, the Wetherspoons, they do a mean, large, full English breakfast for only about £8, so even the plebs can afford that, although they don't accept Klarna, so you might have to save up a few pounds to be able to afford it, but anyway, they do an amazing breakfast there. Great value for money. The only problem with it is it smells like piss. On the subject of things smelling like piss, actually, to be honest, out of all the tube lines, the district line probably smells the best because it's the highest to the surface if you get deep into the underground on the Victoria line. Not only does it smell like piss, it smells like shit as well. Ah, this is busy. It smells plebby, doesn't it?
Are we going?
That one, yeah.
To Richmond, next station, Sloane Square.
I think we're going this way.
Train is now getting ready to depart.
Here we go. In you get. Quick.
Stay clear of the doors.
Hold your breath.
Japan. Smell armpit. Not me.
It's not mine.
Here.
That's the problem when you have the railings up there. Everyone's armpits. It's so busy. I think everyone's going to be going to the Natural History Museum today. Absolutely packed. It's about a 10-minute walk there, I think. I've seen about 5 schools at the moment going today. It's actually quite a cool little underground station here. This might take us directly to the Natural History Museum, and also there is a science museum here as well, so I don't know if that's attached to the natural, if they're two separate things or not, but they've also got the Royal Albert Hall as well, and Imperial College. And look, it looks like this tunnel takes us directly to where we want to go, but we don't have a ticket, so fingers crossed we're going to get in. Like, look at this. I mean, this is stunning here, coming out of the station. What an entrance that is. I imagine that is the Natural History Museum there. I've never been here before in my life. 38, well, I lived in London for about 15 years and just never come. Oh, look, we can see our first sign of dinosaur action. Mrs. Velvet's a Mingosaurus Rex. Look at that. I don't think that's a real one. That is a fern, the Diplodocus and the Jurassic Garden. It's not often I get impressed, but this really is an amazing building here. I imagine this is the queue to buy tickets. Ticket holders, non-ticket holders, so we're in there. You've been here before there, haven't you?
Yeah, one.
Yeah. So it looks like every school in London has decided to come today, but we are now at the front. Actually, not too bad. You can see down there they've got, it's a bit like the Nemesis Inferno down there. So I think today we've actually come on a fairly good day. Wow. I need to buy a ticket. Giraffe there. I still haven't seen a prehistoric Johnson though. That must be a blue whale there. So where do we start? Let's go and have a look. This is a raptor. We've got one of these at the villa. We've got our golden raptor. It's pretty much the same thing. I imagine this is actually a genuine raptor. It is incredible when you think about it that at one time in the history of the world, these things roamed the streets, although there probably weren't streets back there, the sand or whatever it was. But what an incredible thing. Ah, that must be the Johnson. Look at, darling, look, it's actually bigger than mine. I found one. It's made out of bone. That is the Johnson.
No.
What is that then?
Johnson no bone.
Is it? Yeah, but maybe back in the day they used a bone, but that is probably about the same size, isn't it? We're going to edit that out. This is a marlin, I think. You still catch those, so that's not particularly old. Has that one got a Johnson? What's this, Savannah? This is coral. This is from the sea.
Oyster.
It's not an oyster, is it?
Oyster was there before.
There's the oyster.
Excuse me.
I don't realise how big it is. Well, I should have guessed really, because when you look at it from the outside it is huge, but yeah, this is just the ground floor bit. Here we go, here's the map, let's have a look. We are going that way, Evolution Garden. Is there a bar? No. Let's go to the creepy crawlies bit. Keep your hands off that, that's not, you're not supposed to eat them, by the way. She wants lobster kapow, I think. And that is, you've used that on me before actually, when I've been naughty boy. It's called a nutcracker. More of a starter than a main course. You have that as a starter and then that afterwards. Wow, this must be the communal toilets here, I think. I think they probably need to get a cleaner to take a look at that. That is a huge, oh no it's not, it's a city of clay. That is a giant tropical millipede, that one. That is a vegetarian. And this is an alpha male. This is a meat eater. You can probably see in there. It's just having a little frog as a snack, whereas this likes the soya milk. This likes the pistachio nuts. This is a homosexual.
Daddy, do you know this?
Yeah, that's a keeled millipede.
What is this?
And this.
That is a worm-like millipede. So this has got armor plating, a poisonous sting, powerful pincers, and jagged jaws. Sounds like my piss flute. So they've actually got a kitchen here, and they show you all the types of bugs that you can find in your kitchen. This is why you need to up your game. What's that in the bin? What's that? Oh, what's in there?
What is
Looks
that?
smelly. No, that looks it's basically the same as Mrs. Velvet's in the winter, isn't it? Before you get the Veet cream on it. Interesting fact though, Asian women, they don't have curly pubes. They're all straight. I only found that out recently, well, since I moved to Thailand. Can you help carry the bag for a minute, May? Oh, hooray. Thank you. No. Yeah, now I feel bad. That actually looks quite heavy. Alright, I'll tell you what, I'll put my jumper on my shoulder.
It's okay.
No, it's okay, let me do it. Look, this is how crabs mate. So mating can be a problem when both partners are encased in hard shells. Take this pair of edible crabs. How do they solve their problem? Look at that. They've gone for the, it looks like the helicopter. Can we pick her up? No, that's missionary. And this is called the male fiddler crab. Wow. So this must be the Brian Windridge crab. And this is a kipper. Now, here's an interesting fact. A kipper's smell is the most closely related to the smell of an unwashed vagina. You wouldn't believe it, but they're basically identical. I'm coming. We're going to go to the T-Rex restaurant here. We've gone in a couple of rooms so far, but I'm absolutely starving. Oh, look at that. They're like fluffy dinosaurs. Wow. And it's not too busy, that's perfect. Look at this. And do you know what? Out of all the London attractions, this is by far the best value for money. It's free. What have we got? You can pause the screen. I don't know who taught you to do this. Are you clicking your fingers, Savannah? Let's have a look at the burger there. Look at that. And I've gone for the ciabatta. Oh god, that's very hard, that bread. What is going on with that? That's stale, I think, that bread. That bread is stale. Fuck. What is that? We got some sort of stegosaurus spunk on the top of it. What on earth is that? This bread is stale, then. Do you want to try that? Is that just me who's... Try the bread. Is that old bread?
Not too soft.
What is that?
I don't know what exactly it is.
Right, I'm going to have to try it.
Ready?
You don't come here for the food, do you? Let's be honest. I mean, that is terrible. I mean, I know entry's free, but that £16 for that. Actually quite annoying, to be honest, because it does literally, I mean, the bread's not even toasted and it's just covered in this sweet fucking cockroach cum, and it's just nasty. What is that? It looks like there's a fucking worm in there as well. What is that? And the problem is that the bread just goes all gooey. That's just like soggy. It's like a fucking soggy Tampax now. I don't actually really enjoy complaining about things, but when I've spent so much on the... Oh, no, I haven't spent anything on the tickets.
I'm eating stinky doso.
Changed it for the Caesar salad, which you can see there. And that has been completely covered. There you go.
I just have one there.
And that has been completely covered in rhino spunk. And do you know what the worst bit about it is that the croutons that they've used is from the same stale ciabatta that I just sent back. Please try one. It's a crouton. There you go.
Do I try some?
Try it. Right, so that was the restaurant there. It's called the T-Rex. So if you are coming to the Natural History Museum and want to catch Ebola of the throat, I suggest you go in there, because that was riddled with AIDS. You want to hold it then? Go on then.
Hello, Mr. Jonny
Right,
Velvet.
hold it that way.
Jonny Velvet.
There you go. Go on then.
Mommy,
Yes?
what do you want to say? What do you want to say?
Can I say hello?
Yeah?
There we go. Can you say hello, plebs?
Hello, plebs. I'm Johnny. Daddy is Jonny Velvet. And Mickey Mouse, Daddy did not
Your
bought.
daddy is Jonny Velvet.
And look what he bought for me. He bought this. So I'm not Jonny Velvet. I'm Savannah.
It's massive. It's almost bigger than you. That could pick you up, couldn't it, Savannah? The vulture. And there's a yellow tit. No. Do you know a peregrine falcon? That is the fastest animal on the planet. Do you know that? I think that's true. What are you looking at? I actually feel quite sad for these ones.
I said.
But they must have been here for years. They must have been decapitated for the purposes of education. Oh, look, here you go. Savannah, look, here's a sunburnt chicken. I'm not sure what section we're in here, but it says up there, silica to silicone. We might find Katie Price in it, and we use that for the iPhones and computer chips. And look, that's Cleopatra's dildo. Look at that. Now that looks familiar. I know my way around that. What? Hang on a minute. What is that? So some more interesting facts here. Here's a map of Britain. I'm not sure what this represents. This is the Stone Heritage. Not so interested in that. But there is the Isle of Man, where I'm from. That small island in between Ireland and that's Heysham, Liverpool. So that's the closest point. And on a good clear day in the Isle of Man, you can actually see all parts of the UK. You can see Wales, Scotland, England and Ireland from the top of Snae Fell, where the mountain is. Sorry, I'm boring myself talking about it. Hang on. Right, now we've got to go. Oh, that's terrible. Oh, you're just there. No, quick, come out. Ironically, we're in the volcanic bit. That part, that stinks of sulphur. So, anyway, people are going to be walking. Oh, it's a 4D experience here. All the Chinese are coming. Oh, and look at that. That must be the cue for Bonnie Blue's ring piece over there. Look at that. It's fiery. It's red raw. That's where we're going. I think we go down here now. Or is there more around here? What's this? Ah, is this dinosaur bit? Wow. So this is where we're at the moment. Although the potion drinkers are still stuck back in that phase of evolution. Whereas I have evolved. And you can sort of see a little bit, there's a little bit of evolution happening down there. And there we have it. That is the head of a Tyrannosaurus Rex and a prehistoric alligator, or it's a gigantic crocodile that used to live back in the day. Quite terrifying, actually. I really need to fart again, but we're now in a heavily congested area. Let's go for it. Shh.
Daddy, what is this for? So strange. The fish.
That's a fish. I couldn't have farted in a worse place because we've now entered the bit where they're talking about the climate and emissions. I think I might be responsible for this moving up to the red. And there is the queue for Bonnie Blue. That rhymes. Right, slow down. Let's go. That's volcanic earths and earthquakes. All right, go on then. Wow. Look at this. Oh, you're going to need a bit of Vagisil in here. That looks painful. Volcanoes and earthquakes. No sign of Bonnie Blue. And this is quite interesting here. It talks about how volcanoes are created. So essentially it is the magma from the Earth's core that is released through the veritable ring piece over there, and it sprays everywhere with a mixture of fragments of magma, very similar to the after effects of a chicken booner. It comes up the small intestine into the colon, and around here you reach the ring piece before the explosion happens. And you've got to get yourself a wet wipe. On the subject, I can actually create my own volcano here. So how much gas will your magma contain? A high amount of gas. That's what we're like. Thick and sticky. Absolutely, we like a thick and sticky volcano. There we are, look at that. 1 second. Now this is probably the only thing that will protect me if I ever do decide to visit knockout labs in the south of Thailand. Look at that. I should be protected from all sorts of smells, all sorts of smelly people. And yeah, I think if a bit of potion splashes on me, I should be safe as well. That's the most important thing. It's called a heat suit. It can stay up to 1,000 degrees Celsius. There we go. Mrs. Velvet's having flashbacks to the Thai earthquake down in Bangkok, but we are moving. Is this what you felt when you were in the house?
It's harder than this.
Really?
It's not like a baby one that I saw like.
Really? Oh, there you go. So the Thai earthquake was worse. But it's about the same, because when we had the fish, the water coming out of the pool, it was about the same as that. It's a soft one. And look what I've found here. We're now in the compact sort of concrete section here, but this one caught my eye. This is in Latin. It's the Bulbagius crustius. If you spend too long in Pattaya, eventually your scrotum will end up looking very similar to that. And it looks like in here we've got the carbon climate change. This is the Just Up Oil section over here, which is... Anyway, it'd be interesting whether they actually talk about the benefits of carbon dioxide, such as being food for plants. But I very much doubt it, because carbon is such a terrible thing, allegedly. I mean, this is just sort of basic primary school math, primary school science, really, isn't it? Carbon dioxide is released into the air, the trees and all the plants, they eat that up, then they convert it into the oxygen that we breathe. And yet we have politicians around the world that are determined for us to have no carbon dioxide in the atmosphere. And can you imagine how catastrophic that would be? What do I know? Who does that look like, Savannah?
Daddy.
Daddy? That's me. This one's mummy, because this one has more yellow on it.
This one from this.
Why is that different colour? Oh, Savannah, you're gonna get kicked out. Oh, that's a million years old. Calm down, Mrs. Velvet. Look, I wonder what's around the other side.
Can we go opposite?
Let's see. I don't think my daughter should see this.
It's Johnson. Finally, I can see his Johnson.
Look at the spine. What on earth is that? A little gay natural history. So, I mean, this is how ridiculous this is here. Domestic sheep. Can animals be gay? Bighorn sheep have been described as living in homosexual societies due to the amount of queer sex that takes place amongst the rams. I mean, who wrote this? This is They're talking about clownfish now. The clownfish lives in rigorously hierarchical societies, and so when the dominant female dies, the top-ranking male changes sex to take her place. And this is written by Stephen Fry. Oh no, it's not. I mean, do we really need these books? Moss mites, ancient asexuals. Oh my god. Oh, and look, apparently the look at this. Apparently the cane toad is a gay as well. Basically, oh, here's another one. Look, the spotted hyena is a lesbian. Look at this. The common cockchafer, historical homosexuality. So look at this. This book is talking about which animals are gay. I cannot tell you how big this place is because we've done all of it from there to the end, and now there is another huge bit over here, but apparently this is where the garden is. So I think the section for the dinosaurs is actually quite small in here, to be honest. But we'll go and have a look.
You're gonna make us visit the dinosaur.
The Darwin Centre. We're going to go see the garden, Savannah. I think the feet are getting tired a little bit here. This building conservation is funded by the UK government. I think I should probably say the UK taxpayer. I don't understand why the government gets credit for all of the things that the UK taxpayer does, but that's the world we live in these days, I suppose, isn't it? Where is the Tyrannosaurus Rexy thing? Do we have to go around that way? Yeah, but no entry there. Oh, there you go. The entry dinosaurs is further along. So we go this way. Right, I have finally found something that may have a larger Johnson than me. Take a look at this, ladies and gentlemen. That is what we like to call a blue whale. And for the first time, I'm speechless. Mrs. Velvet's eyes are lighting up at the moment. Can you imagine? I tell you what, a female blue whale that can't have much grip. It's just never ending here. You know, you go down one door and there's just more and more stuff to do. And there is a buffalo over here. In Latin, that is called an ovibos moscatus. Sounds like something you could order in Starbucks. My feet are now getting very tired waiting for you, but this is the main event here. This is the dinosaur section. Yeah, we probably should have done this first when I had the sort of brain power and the energy to be able to pay attention to what's going on around here, but yeah, I'm just tired. I want to sit down in a pub garden somewhere and have a shandy. Look at the sack on that. Let's go. Oh, there's more around here. So this is a replica of the original skeleton, which was discovered in a Belgian coal mine in 1878, and this is called an iguanodon iguanatooth. The exit's that way. There we go, this way. This woman, she doesn't know we're filming her. I think she's doing a TikTok. She's found a quiet space. Let's see what she's gonna do. Is she gonna do a dance? She's hiding.
Chicken, banana.
Chicken, banana. Chicken, banana. Oh, this might be more bugs, I think. We're going into the big cocoon. I'm not sure what's in here. Maybe it's a big ball sack. Oh, at least the air conditioning's on. Oh, right, is that it? It's, why is he wearing a wig? This is where I started 39 years ago inside my father's ball sack. It was probably about the same size as this, to be honest with you. I was the strongest tadpole. What is it? Ooh. Historic. Oh god. Turn the page, man.
Someone do it.
Basically, a room full of plants. Old plants, new plants, relatively new plants, but at the end of the day, it is still a plant.
How silly she is. She been on my back like 10 minutes. And her weight is 19 kilos.
Yes. It's actually quite uncomfortable, to be honest.
No more
So
baby.
there we go.
No chance.
She's seen something she wants, and then she's going to go and have a look, and then... I'm tired. Keep filming me, please. We took the lift up, but I can't find another lift to go down. I hope we don't have to walk 7 floors back down to the garden. Here's more bugs and plants. Look at this. Look at this chap. He has never seen the inside of a minge before, has he? Let's be honest, dearie me. I imagine he's the type of chap that wears a white glove when he plays pool. Do you know, I can tell. Yes? Again? Savannah? Seriously? Oh, Look at that. Reminds me of Mrs. Velvet. What is that? Coco de Mena. Actually, that's her after the high season in Thailand. Gets a little bit hot. A little bit charred down below. Well done. It's no longer the nice juicy pink labia majoras. They're medium rare. It goes a full well done down there, trust me. Right, we're back with the TikToker outside. I don't think you can see, but she's doing like martial arts stuff. Quick, let's see if we can see. Lower, we're ground, aren't we? Is it ground? Just the exit. Is that 5? Is that exit?
Okay, that's this.
No, okay, we're good.
Okay, press. Okay, is the light?
Here we go. Let's. She's doing martial arts down there. There we go. Oh no, we just finished it. I think they're frog.
Yes.
It's frog spunk, isn't it? Anyway, we are now finished strolling through the serene, calm, beautiful gardens of the Natural History Museum, and there's only one thing that could spoil the calmness and the tranquility, and that's a large eruption from the bottom. 1 second. It has been a very, very long day, but now the day is not over for Mr. Velvet and the Velveteens, because we're going to go out and find some posh nosh. Yes, we're in South Kensington, so obviously this is where all the rich fucks hang out. Perfect for me, really. So we're going to try and find a posh little place for some nosh in South Kensington. Have some food, but what are they doing? Are they doing TikToking? Are you TikToking? I thought you said you were hungry. Chicken banana. Yeah, actually, to be honest, the one thing I will say, I actually do recommend, it's not often that I recommend, everyone always thinks I'm a miserable old fart most of the time, but actually, to be honest, for a free day, that whole building is full of very interesting and exciting historical information, and it's free. The only thing that I would say is don't visit the restaurant unless you're prepared to have AIDS. Seriously, that was one of the nastiest restaurants, and not cheap as well. £30 is what we spent for the three of us in there. But now we're starving, we're famished. The bellies are rumbling, aren't they? Let's go and get some food. And we have to walk all the way back out there now. But the sun is shining, spirits remain high. Even as we leave, they're offering us a coffee and a cake. Would rather have herpes on a bed of gonorrhea, thank you very much. Your taxi.
Spana, can you give Daddy massage?
No,
Foot massage.
because he had to give me a lot of money.
What?
How much money?
20,000.
20,000 baht or dollar? Million.
Please bring me the wheelchair. I really do need it. How long? What are you doing? That is dirty. No nose.
It's okay.
Oh, he's there.
That foot up.
Oh.
That's it.
Yeah.
Right. Can you pull my shirt down? My belly's coming out. Pull that down. No. Oh, we walked forever trying to find a restaurant. There's no restaurants. There used to be loads outside High Street, South Kensington, but not anymore. Anyway, we're going to go one stop to Sloane Square, and I know there's a restaurant right outside, so we're going to go there. This is what a day at the Natural History Museum does to you. We have come around the corner to a restaurant called Colbert. We've eaten here many times before. Very, very posh. It smells posh as well in here. So anyway, we finally sat down. Miss Velvet's not happy. She needs a drink. I need a drink. Oh, I've got some skid mark on my trousers as well. Look at that. That is rage, anger. Although I'm the person who's had to carry my daughter, let's not forget that. 20 kilos. I feel like I've done an Iron Man. Yeah, there's the menu. You can pause and have a look at it, but it's certainly not for the faint-hearted. The plebs, there's not a pleb in sight in here, that's for sure. Mr. Velvet's gone for the club sandwich, and Mrs. Velvet over there has gone for the steak. Obviously the most expensive thing on the menu, but she doesn't deserve any less, to be honest with you, does she? Look at that face. How could you possibly turn down that face? Anyway, it's okay. It's our last 3 days in London now, so we may as well make the most of it. That butter, honestly, is one of the nicest butters I've had in a long time, isn't it? Delicious. And look, they even have bread shaped like a Johnson. Look at the size of that. It's not the biggest, and this is a club sandwich I've got here, and that's £20 for a sandwich. I could probably make that at home for £2. However, we are in a posh establishment and we had to get the chips separately. Let's have some of that sauce in there. Come on.
Any ketchup, mayonnaise?
Mayonnaise, please.
Yeah.
Yes, please. Thank you very much. I thought you had the flat iron steak.
Yeah, I didn't order lamb. She said lamb, right?
That's lamb. Yeah, you ordered the flat iron steak.
Yeah,
I'm confused. Sorry. That's the flat iron steak.
That's flat iron.
Is it? Oh, wow, okay.
Where's the serve? This one she said the lamb.
That's the other one was the lamb with the noisettes, like
The pictures.
tomatoes.
I thought it was flatter. I thought it was a flat steak, but obviously not. There it is.
It depends on what the butcher sends in. That's what it should be.
No problem. Thank you very much. Just checking.
That's right, right.
Cheers. Right, let's dig in. They got a nice. Well, I mean, it's basically a chicken sandwich. So, what's the verdict? Nice? Good. Here we go. Thank you very much. Right, my sandwich is sandwichy, I suppose. Tastes quite nice. It's nice and tender. That sauce is nice as well. That's the special sauce. And that's the inside, just so you can see. Chicken, bacon, and some chips. I might actually put the lettuce inside there as well. Don't know why they don't put lettuce inside the thing. There we go. Sorry, I just had to very quickly grab my camera here. Just say that again. What did you say? She said, "Thank you." Fuck me, call an ambulance. This is going to be for a sandwich and a steak, bottle of water, I think. How much do you think? 70 quid? 70, 80 pounds? Maybe 70 pounds.
35?
You think?
I don't know, I haven't seen it.
All will be revealed. Okay, the news is in, the bill is in. Here we go. So for steak, sauce, club sandwich, French fries, water. Not too bad. I think you guessed about right. 77. All in a day's work for Mr. Velvet. All done. Now back to Victoria. I was actually the second most famous person in that restaurant. Rory Stewart. I don't know if you're familiar with him. The guy who looks a bit like sort of Gollum on Ozempic. Anyway, he was sat outside. He had to obviously get a seat right by the front entrance so everyone could see that he was sat there. I really don't like him. From what he said about Donald Trump and all that stuff, he is as left-wing as they come. Massive bell end. Go on. 10 more. 10 more steps, you can do it. We're almost there. I am helping, by the way. Tried to transfer her to me, and then she woke up and started kicking off. So, anyway, let's have a quick look. Where is the train? Oh dear. 16. Oh no. Stop for another. We got 27 minutes then. Do you want to sit down over there on the seats? Sit down there. Sure. We've got ages.